Hogwarts Legacy. Dan gaan we eens kijken wat we ervan gaan bakken. Even kijken, is mij misschien het mooiste. Even kijken waar we de camera het beste kunnen gaan neerzetten. Het zou misschien wel eens hier kunnen zijn. Voor alle zekerheid doen we het maar daar zetten dan. Even kijken, dat is allemaal goed. Yep. Let's go. Zo, dan zetten we de chat ook gelijk even goed neer. Over daar. Ja, start de game. Dan gaan we eens even een poppetje samenstellen. Die is in principe wel goed. Even kijken of meer. Kijken, ik kan weer dingetjes toevoegen. Ja, dat moet wel even invullen inderdaad. Nou, gewoon Harry Potter van. Het is tenslotte een soort van Harry Potter game. Hoppa. Nee.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly
Er
to
is een
say
heel
a
verhaal.
wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Ja, paardjes niet te zien. Ja, gek hé. Ja, je zou bijna zeggen dat dat wel een monteringsfoutje is. Ja. Maar als ze überhaupt er iets voor mogen zetten.
Before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery, I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
Got a
I
gemeld.
have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he
That's right.
is a significant threat. And it was
Hey, een hele goede avond. Leuk dat je meekijkt.
Eleazar who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
But she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Nou, hij ziet hem wel. Hey, goedenavond Mike. Leuk dat je meekijkt.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait. We did.
Alles goed met jullie? Fladder. Ja, ze zeggen van wel, hè?
The key! Give me your hand!
Ja, je zegt met slechte mensen gaat het altijd goed en ze zeggen van wel, hè? Ja, je hebt een bijnaam, hè? Manke An. Hé, kijk, ze hebben je gevonden.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Je weet het, dus meestal als je nek breekt dat je gewond bent.
It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Flesje dreft.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
Ja, ik normaal gesproken ook. Alleen, we hebben natuurlijk een nieuw account aangemaakt. Dus ze moeten alles helemaal opnieuw spelen. Dus ja, daar ben je wel heel even zoet.
Professor?
Dus ja, vandaar dat nou weer in het begin
Where are
zit.
we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Ja, voor je dat weet, dan ben je er zo doorheen, joh.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
Want er straks was ik er ook even een aan het doen. Je blijft er wakker van, ja, dat is waar. Ik was straks ook even een spel aan het doen van The Walking Dead. Maar dat was echt niks. Dat alles weet je niet uit kunnen brengen. Je ziet van die praatstukken ertussen, zeg maar. En dan zie je alleen maar een soort plaatjes. Ja, dat is niks. Dan heb je een mes, dan heb je geen mes. Het is heel raar in elkaar gezet.
Farther from London than the carriage traveled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you think...
Oh, je had het al gezien, ja. Ja, dat raakt niemand aan. Dat was, nee, dat was echt een shitspel.
Either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Hij zwaait terug naar je, mevrouw.
Let's see if we can find a path. However
Ze staat in de keuken, zegt ze dan. Echt, hè. Ja, dat heb je, dat is waar.
Mind your step.
Dat heb je. Ja, dat heb je nou op je muil.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
Een
A good
koffie,
question.
pakje pleur.
Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Nee, we wouden eerst apart gaan spelen, vandaar dat we ons eigen kanaal hadden, waar we dus al een beetje mee bezig waren. Ja, het kwam op het idee van, ja, waarom doen we eigenlijk niet samen? Dus, ja, dat is ook prima. Dus ja, vandaar ook een nieuw kanaal. En ja, dan spelen we gewoon van alles en nog wat op eigenlijk. Dus we net wat voorbij komen wandelen, dan we denken, oh, dat is wel interessant. Dan gaan we dan spelen.
I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Dit de tweede keer meer allebei tegelijk.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here.
Ja, is precies allebei tegelijk. Hij wil gelijk gaan dansen, zie je het?
Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that one work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent.
Oké dan. Hup. Hoppa.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Oh ja. Ja, kom dan. Zo, ik doe dit even.
Ah, up there.
Ja, rust moet jij zeker houden met je breuk. Ja, jou goed je rust. Pak je koffie pakken, dat kende wel toch? Daarom.
Steady
Goed hè?
yourself.
Nou, komt ie. Ja, het is makkelijk. Oh ja.
Almost there.
Oh ja. Ik kan wel even een koekenpan pakken, dan weet je zeker dat er getoverd wordt.
Ja, staat hier in het hoofd.
Ja, dat is ook toveren.
Nee?
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of
Wat ligt
place.
die? Ah. Dat ligt niet bijzonders.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Nou, ouwe bokkie. Blijf er doorheen wandelen. Oké, we gaan eromheen. Niks. Ook niks, nee.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Waar is er dan?
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And
Ja,
how
het is
is
een
there a
prachtspelletje.
room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in
Ja, klopt.
Merlin's name?
Was ik alleen dat?
Yep. Dat is waar.
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Om die slaaphersens zo wakker maken hierachter.
Hello?
Oh, kijk nou, we hebben harde
It can't be.
Dat is een hard spot.
Just a moment. Ooh. Anything here? Welcome to Gringotts
Het is ook niet goed waar je
Wizarding
nou doet, hè, met je poten, hè. Zo blijft het
Vault
erachter
number
staan.
12, I presume.
Ja,
Precisely.
opleggen. Je zei, je hebt er nou kracht op staan.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Ja.
Oh, yes, of
Hey,
course.
een hele goede avond. Leuk dat je meekijkt.
This way, then.
Waarom is achterna?
Het spijt, het is net als ik harde.
After you.
Van een vrouw.
Daar zou ze een achtbaan van moeten maken, zo'n ding.
Keep your
Ja,
hands
toch?
inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Eens waar de voeten zetten is hier als daar zitten. Maar de liefste.
Oké.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what?
Ja, daar gaan we.
That waterfall
Die
washes
geschreven nog
away
wel.
all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago.
Nou, zou er
It was
inderdaad iets goeds voor
this
zijn, ja.
part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite
Past
a
op zich wel
distance
bij
to
met
go.
wat ze een beetje allemaal hebben. Fantasialand, je hebt een soort wereldpark, een beetje een soort fratsen. Pastel.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Uit man zeggen.
Oh, de Jason.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw in the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow.
Dat is even een zuurtje.
What was that?
De
We were just
bijpakken.
wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Blijft mooi snel. En dit ontbreekt niet.
Ja, dit zijn echt spellen, er zijn
Here
aandacht aan
we
besteed.
Heel veel aan.
Zeker, kan je goed zien ook.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault
De pijn op
12
zijn schouder daar.
until today.
Verhaal doe ik nog van gisteren.
Ja, kan ik.
Zie je het? Hij is nog aan de afwas.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Ja, dan kan je wachten.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Dat zeg ik. Mama.
Ik heb het volgende.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Nou, die krijg je dus iedere keer te zien bij elke spreuk. Die nieuw wordt geleerd.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos!
Revelio.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Stay close. Doen we dat maar, hè?
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Nou, gaan we eens kijken.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Ja, klopt.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Nou, daar gaan we weer, hoor. Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light. Revelio. Revelio.
Ja.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Ik ben het heel even bijstellen, ik heb het idee.
Revelio.
Als je erbij gaat, wat dan?
Nee.
Heb je het de laatste keer gedaan?
Revelio.
Ik heb even geen idee, als ik eerlijk mag wezen.
Revelio.
Dus is goed. Dus voor mij even abracadabra.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Hé, dat was hem weer. Even kijken, hoe deden we dat? Nee, die hoeven we niet te hebben.
Revelio.
Dan pak je die lumos nog weer. Ja. Alleen welke dat nou was? Goeie vraag.
Lumos.
Oh. Goedemorgen. Zo dus. Ja. Kijk, we komen er vanzelf. Het is soms even zoeken, maar dan kom je er wel. Nee, als er zoveel zijn niet. Nee.
Potato.
Accio. Defendo. Levioso. Deposo.
Dat gaat hard.
Expulso. Levioso.
Lumos.
Confringo. Defendo.
Lumos.
Deposo.
Hoe deed je nog weer die? Oh, dat is goed. Oh, ik ben eigenlijk goed.
Expulso. Defendo. Defendo. Confringo. Expulso. Levioso. Protego. Confringo. Deposo.
Ja, ik weet niet welke knop dat is, joh. Ik zit echt te zoeken. Welke knop
Levioso.
is het nou dat je...
Confringo.
Potato.
Oh, deze knop is dat. Ja, dat moet ik weten. Dit is dat niet.
Defendo. Protego. Confringo.
Oh,
Deposo.
too late. Die kant hoeven we niet op, jongen.
Confringo. Expulso. Levioso. Protego. Deposo. Defendo. Levioso.
Lumos. Stupefy.
Confringo. Expulso. Stay close.
Hoe?
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
Gaan we hem eens opzoeken.
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Oh jee, we hebben weer een.
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Die zijn. Nou, eens kijken.
need to align these statues with their reflections. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Protego!
Oh, ik wou even iets uitproberen, oké.
Lumos.
Nou, kom maar op.
Lumos. Protego! Lumos.
Yep. Oké.
Stupefy.
Oh, te laat.
Stupefy.
Ik druk iedere keer terug. Ah, die knopje. Doe de knop op.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Blijf weer bezig. Nou, was dat het of nog meer? Oké.
Lumos.
Oké, nu deze ding uit.
There you are.
Kijk, daar heb je hem weer.
How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
Nou, we zijn benieuwd wat er nou weer gaat gebeuren.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. And the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all
Is
that
hij
we
nou
can.
koud of ligt het aan mij? Want mijn voeten vallen eraf. Ja, ik kan hem dadelijk even iets overzetten naar 21. Dat komt wel goed.
That's what you're seeing.
Ik heb het idee dat ik achter in de
The
tuin zit.
glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Nee, dat kijk toch op.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces
Ja,
of an
manke
ancient
aan.
magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had
Ja, 21.
always
Ja.
believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you...
Sneeuwwitje in de 7 dwergen komen eraan.
I was right.
Hey, hier moet je voelen, dat is niet normaal, hè?
Ranrock.
Ja.
Seems
echt min
my
10.
reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the
Kunnen ze
key
het
to the
maken, hè?
vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Ja. Sterk beestje.
I know a way out.
Op nippertje.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both
Is je leuk, vind ik wel
wanted
leuk,
someone
ja.
with your ability
Nee? Zeker
to end
weten?
up here.
Oké. Helemaal goed, Spout.
We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Nu nog even een slokje drinken. Oh, die treinen zijn. Dat dan weer wel. Dat is wel heel mooi gedaan, dit stukje.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
Yep, ziet er beter uit.
I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the ministry.
Ik pak hier wat hij aan, dus wat hij hem aantovert.
For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Ja, inderdaad, niet helemaal nee. Jij neemt gezond een banaantje. Ja, dat is niet gezond, dat hoef ik niet, schat.
Professor Weasley!
Nee, ik heb nog een mandarijntje gehad.
Welcome. You're just in time.
Ik heb trouwens zo dadelijk nog
Have
kwark
a
vast.
seat.
Dat wil ik doen. Dat is ook wel lekker.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You're undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Wat hebben we hier? Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Slytherin. Weet je wat, we gaan gewoon naar de
Possess a willingness to forge ahead alone when you must.
Even kijken, dat is gewoon... Ja, die andere kan je net wat meer leren. Even kijken, wat hier nog. Ja, dat in Word. Nu ben je tussen weer. Power. Deze.
I detect a growing sense of ambition
Doe
and eagerness
Doe je gek genoeg.
for power.
You belong in Slytherin!
Ja, doe eens gek.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Right this way.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Ja, inderdaad. Maakt wel goed.
Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Ja, dat lijkt wel op, ja. Even kijken. Is daar naartoe?
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Must be different.
Een kamertje.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Zo, dan gaan we naar de volgende.
Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate. Told you.
Ja, inderdaad.
They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before
Helemaal vergeten de
classes.
knop om te zetten van stroom van de ei. Even kijken, niet op je kopje gaan zitten. Even kijken, wat gaan we doen?
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Oké. Naar de volgende.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Ja.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible.
Ja, inderdaad. Zie je wat ik bedoel, ja.
Well, it's good to have you in.
Ja, goeie vraag.
Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Oké, dan gaan we daar eens even kijken. Het lijkt mij meer dat je naar beneden moet in plaats van naar boven. Is ook goed. Ja, we moeten naar boven. Oké. Hier, staan ze.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here
Meine
you
boeken.
are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Okay.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up! Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Zo, in het zakje. Hey, kijk eens, wat is deze? Oh, zo ja.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. Is dat niet? Alhoewel, kan wel. Even kijken, Central Hall. Yep, dat is hem.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. Open them up again. Yep.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Lumos. Protego!
Die moet ik hier ook kunnen pakken. Oh, wacht even, dat moet natuurlijk waarschijnlijk. Even kijken. Is nee, nee. Yep. Oh ja, doe eens gek. Het zag er echt letterlijk en figuurlijk niet uit. Zou op zich kunnen enigszins voor het spel. Nou, dan maar zo. Even kijken. Later dus pas. Okay.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as...
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Revelio.
Find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Kijk, ik zie daar naartoe.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Hoppa. Right, stop it.
Revelio.
Now, was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
Even kijken, kunnen we hier al iets? Nog niet. Oké.
Revelio.
Ik weet nooit waar die kaarten zijn allemaal bevinden. Hier in ieder geval niet.
Revelio.
It's lock. Toch een klein beetje verkeerd gegaan. Oh ja, dat komt dat ik daar heb zo te laten natuurlijk.
Revelio. Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. There was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Revelio.
Er zijn nou nieuwe dingen bij, of nog niet. En die Lumos, maar die hadden we al. Dat nog niet. Moeten nog wachten.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Dus even naar het mapje toe. Even kijken, hier moet ergens een dood zijn.
Revelio.
Wij staan natuurlijk in die kamer waar we niet binnenkomen, dat is waar. Ik vermoed dat je hier op kan doen. Ja. Had er zo'n idee.
Revelio.
Die misschien toevallig goed. Goed. Kijk, daar komen we zo nog niet in. Dat is ook even kijken of hier ook nog zo. Ja.
Get struck by a cursed broom. We do hope it's you.
Revelio.
Niks, oké. Oh. Naar boven. Hier even alles checken voor alle zekerheid.
Revelio.
Niks meer. Had ik niet verwacht, oké. We moeten wel naar boven, dat weten we. En misschien dat er hier ook nog zo'n... Zie je hier nog? Nee. Dus één per verdieping waarschijnlijk.
Got.
Wordt waarschijnlijk duelleren.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm.
Hey, goedenavond. Leuk dat je meekijkt.
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. So, now the basic cast. Well done.
Legio.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using
Yeah, come on up, Tom.
Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. Good form.
I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about
Lucky.
it. Protego. Stupid Protego.
Levioso. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick
Zal dat
learner.
lucky is? Echt hè?
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nou, die eens even aanspreken.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so
Jason.
deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next
Dus
time.
even kijken. Kunnen we nou nog niet doen? Sorry. Niet in de buren. Kunnen we het via hier?
Revelio.
Nou. Ik denk dat ik het verkeerd knop voor. Zie je wel, dat dacht ik al. Trapknop. Dan heb ik zo het idee dat er hier ook weer eens kan.
Revelio.
Ja, dit keer niet. Ja, nog iets bijzonders toevallig. Nee, dat niet. Oké. Nog verder naar boven toe. Voordat ik dat ga doen, ga ik nog even hierheen. Ik heb zo het idee.
Revelio.
Nee, dat idee was dus niet goed. Hier misschien dan? Nee. Deel misschien bij dit ding. Oké. Dat is te proberen.
Ja.
Revelio.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want to.
Levioso.
Jason, hou eens op de sturen nou.
Ja, dat kunnen we nou even niet gebruiken, Jason.
What? Why are you looking at my
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now,
Ja,
this
moet
will
ik
be
gelijk
a
aan Aladdin
crucial
denken.
year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your
Dan mis je dat
textbooks
aapje of
to
dat
page
vogeltje nog wat dan erbij hem
517.
zat.
But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between
Ja,
the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Nou, oké, dan gaan we weer met een spreuk.
Accio. That is not bad.
Dat is waar.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Ze moet naar buiten.
Dit klopt.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. Accio relinquish your charm. Very good. Now, think of this like gobstones.
Dan moet ik ingedrukt houden
But
waarschijnlijk.
instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them to.
Zo.
Splendid!
Oké.
That's it! Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Nou, bovenal of verzin het?
Here we go. There we go.
Accio.
Excellent.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Ja.
Brilliant. Watch this. Phew.
Accio.
A perfect
Zo.
score.
Hey.
Remarkable.
Ja, ik tel hem toch nog. Het scheelt ook echt maar heel weinig hoor.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Wat zie je wel eens?
Ja?
Water heb je niet gezien.
Nee, klopt.
Wat was het er?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. There we go.
Accio.
Oh. Ja, ik zat even niet meer op te letten.
Hey, dat is goed.
Ja, inderdaad.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Oh, ja, ik vergeet die knop uit te zetten de hele tijd.
Oh dear.
Wat een gehaktbal, hé.
Watch this.
Ja, dat deed ik net ook. Ik vergeet...
Maar waarom, hé?
Ja, maar dat is logisch. Dat is mijn eigen rotschild. Dat is zo gek. En die is een klein beetje ook.
Accio.
Hier, doe ik het weer. Nou, ik zeg het net nog. Wat een Belg, hé. Oh.
Very good, both of you. Well
Nou.
done.
Wat goed. Wat goed. Echt hoor.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word,
if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor.
Zo,
Though
maar
I
zit hij niet
sense
meer.
that she is a bit distracted of late.
Wat is het, JC?
Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Jij beslaat op vrouwtje, hoor. Lekker hoor.
Is compleet. Of tenminste. Het eerste deel hebben we.
Wat is de grote dikke vogel? Wat is Jason?
Nou, ik zeggen, mogen we nog?
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Oh, dikke kop.
Heel even kijken. Het fladdertje.
You're the new student, aren't you?
Vogeltjes. We gaan eerst even naar de map.
Waar is die dikke kop? Waar is die dikke kop?
Weer naar beneden.
Weer naar beneden? Je zit er net onder boven.
Don't get
Yep.
too cocky simply because you had one victory over
Zo
the
gaan. Nog hier nog wat. Nee. Beneden. Nog eens kijken, je weet het nooit. Want straks zagen we zeg maar, van die boekdelen vliegen en die kunnen we dan opnemen. In het boek. Oh.
Revelio.
Straks zal we dan eens even zien.
En daar is schilderij.
Ja, klopt. Kijk, hier nog iets bijzonders toevallig. Die had ik net al gedaan. Even kijken, we kunnen wel via deze weg zo te zien. Even de skat aaien.
We hebben 2 huishonden. Nee? Ja.
Even, wat hebben we hier?
Revelio.
Er komt nog iets, je weet maar nooit.
Ik heb geen idee.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Dean. Perhaps you could help.
Gargamel.
Oh, excuse, Dean.
Inderdaad.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Even kijken.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Ik heb maar zien. Even kijken.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Okay. Yep. Let's go. Ja, gewoon daarheen, hè. Dat is het makkelijkste. Ja, nou niet, meneer de Cat.
Ah, there you are.
Ja, klopt.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Yep.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
Oké.
Got it.
Ja, dat is de eerste. Valt er nog wat voor de rest? Nee. Zover ik weet, zit hier waarschijnlijk nog iets. Even van mijn oren. Oh, wacht even. Foutje bedankt. Even terug.
Revelio.
Ja, Revelio. Deze, ja. Even kijken. Alleen die nog. Ja, oké. Repareren. We moeten wachten. Ja, kom maar eraan, liefie.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Accio. Brilliant.
Nou, het is kort en krachtig.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Zo, hartstikke idee. Het is er weer een.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a guilty
Reparo.
Accurate. Dashed out.
Zit daar toevallig ook zo'n ding bij? Dat niet, maar daar zit wel wat.
Lumos.
Nee, wat was dat nou alweer? Even nadenken.
Accio. Leviosa.
Dat was het. Daar was ook nog iets. Oh.
Revelio.
Nee. Buiten fladdert toevallig niks, je weet nooit. Nee. Oké, nou ja, we volgen weer even aan verrassen. Deze zijn.
Accio.
Plate. Nog wat rond. Ja. Okay.
Revelio.
Hartstikke idee. Straks geloof ik ook al. Even voor de zekerheid. Waar is.
Revelio.
Dat niet. Wat bijzonders. Zie je wel bij dit ding? Oh, oké. Vliegende objecten. Ja.
Some nice shops to be found.
Een beetje omheen kijken. Niks te zien.
I have family in Eindhoven.
Boven.
Visit them, but I haven't had the time.
Even kijken of er een dingetje toevallig te halen valt.
Revelio.
Nee. Vliegt er nog wat rond. Nee.
Hello, looking for me?
Goed.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Revelio.
Zie je? Ook niet.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Even kijken, misschien vanaf hier wel, je weet het maar nooit. Ja, oké.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh,
Accio.
I do not mind the cold so much. But it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
Misschien moet ik dus al vliegen.
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Even kijken, nog geen vliegende boekdelen. Nee, oké.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Like we already think.
That's the forbidden forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Nou, een stukje.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On-Eye. Turn and run.
Huh? Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
I mean, guys, ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Okay.
Poor Mr. Moon, a demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Nou zeg. Juist niet verklaard.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
A new wand?
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
In de boot. In de boot. Goed. In de andere boot. Goed. Goed zo. Dan gaan we staan. 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 De Jason kan nog staan. Even zo. Goed.
Even hier naartoe. Geen vliegende blaadjes tot nu toe. Richting zo te zien. Oké.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio.
Oh, druk je de verkeerde knop om. Ja, daar hebben we hem. Oké. Nou mensen, dit was het voor deze keer. De volgende keer gaan we zeker weer verder met dit spel. Ik zou zeggen, vond je het nou leuk? Laat dan zeker even een duimpje achter. Ben je niet geabonneerd? Abonneer dan zeker even op dit kanaal. We gaan proberen elke dag een leuke live game voor jullie neer te zetten. Dus ik zou zeggen, ja, kom zeker terug. Gezellig weer om er weer bij te zijn. Dus ik zou zeggen, allemaal de rust alvast voor vanavond en vannacht. En morgen natuurlijk weer werk, of wat je dan ook gaat doen. En dan zie ik jullie morgen graag weer terug. Hey, ciao, ciao. De groetjes.